Joy. And this is, I forgot to touch up before I got up here. And this is Happy Birthday, Leo. This is your birthday bonus reading for my Leos. We are at the beginning of Leo season, and there is a whole lot going on for y'all this year. Leos, all through and up and through your birthday season. I have astrological updates posted about all the planetary goings on. You have 4 planets in retrograde moving through your season, and actually a 5th going into retrograde because the Mercury retrograde is going to start before your birthday season ends. So hold on, Leos. It's going to be a bumpy ride, y'all. All right. So, like I said, you have um, Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and Venus currently in retrograde. And actually, Venus retrograde begins the day I'm doing this read, which is July 22nd. And I'm sorry, 21st. So I'm sorry, it technically begins well, it begins today, the 21st, and your birthday season starts tomorrow on the 22nd. So and then the Mercury retrograde begins the end of the first week, the pre-shadow period, the end of the first week, actually August 4th. So we've got a lot going on up and throughout Leo season. So let's go ahead and get into your birthday bonus read. Happy birthday to you, Leos. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I lost it for y'all. Happy birthday. The air conditioning. Sorry. Sorry, Leo. I got a lot going on. And I haven't done much talking today. So I'll be better by the end of the video. I'll try again. So moving forward, Leos, it's your birthday bonus read. So what this is anything. I don't know. We shall see. It is any advice, any information, anything that God, source, spirit, and the ancestors need for you to know, be aware of, be advised of, any advice, anything that it could be predictions, it could be anything. But so far, it's pretty much kind of sort of been advice and things that you need to focus on or look out for or change for your upcoming year. So whenever you fall upon this video, Leo, it is good for you throughout the whole year up until your next birthday in 2024. So, that being said, I'm going to use the Good Tarot because when I pull messages directly from Spirit, God, Source, the ancestors, and all those great people, then this is the deck that I use. And after we pull I usually pull 6 cards, and then there's the overall energy for you, and then I will pull oracle cards as needed for you. So let's go ahead and call spirits. So let's go ahead and call upon spirits. Spirits of the ancestors. Throat, it just went scratchy. Gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all of those who come here seeking wisdom and knowledge of us this evening. Only the spirits that I call here, I mean it's the greatest and highest of good, are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity. Guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Got a cough drop working, so let's see. All right, so Leo, couldn't even sing happy birthday to y'all. I tell you. Leo, once again, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Actually, let's sage the deck a bit. Okay, we did that, and now let's finish the shuffle. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, let's get a wonderful positive message for my Leos for their birthday. Let's get a wonderful positive message for my Leos for their birthday. Let's get a wonderful positive message for my Leos for their birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, I see. Okay. And the overall energy for you is the Six of Coins. The overall energy for you is the Six of Coins. All right. The Six of Coins talks about balance. This is a read about yourself. It's not a read that is in conjunction with or connected to any other person, like a romantic read or anything of that nature. So this is specifically advice and energy that's going to be geared toward you. So even though I have the Six of Coins here and the Two of Cups, it's going to speak to the relationship with self and not, excuse me, a hot flash, and not connection with anything or anyone else. We could talk about how you treat people within relationships and connections, but we'll see. Let's have a deeper look. Let's just have a deeper look and see what we got. I'm so tired of hot flashes, y'all. I cannot. All right, so we have the Page of Air, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Messenger of Coins, Messenger of Earth. That would be the Knight of Coins in other decks. Like I said, the energy from the bottom of the deck is the Six of Coins. So, Leo, you need to focus on taking care of yourself. Let me clarify. It's rare that I clarify any birthday read, but this all looks necessary. Oh, God. I'm sorry. One of my messages is crucial. There's someone in need of cleansing. Give me the Ten of Swords. Clarified by the Strength card and the Four of Swords. And the Hangman. Okay, you're not at peace. Give me the Two of Swords. Clarified by the Two of Cups, Two of Water. Clarified by the Justice card and the Empress card. Give me the Five of Cups. Clarified by the Page of Wands. And the World card, the Hermit card, and four flipped over, and the Death card. So we're going to take them because they are indeed relevant. Let me have the Page of Air. So balance. Clarified, the Page of Air clarified by the Three of Coins, and the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Okay, Leo, so here's the thing. First of all, let me say that you all get a bad rap. Leos get a bad rap because a lot of Leos tend to be very attention driven and self-centered and focused on self, but it's actually, it's like, it's just your natural energy of being the bright sun. I said that right, because Leo is represented by the sun, ruled by the sun. And what happens with the sun? All of the other planetary bodies in our solar system revolve around our sun. And in every other solar system, that's why it's called the solar system, every star you see in the sky is a sun of many different sizes and many different colors and many different powers and many different chemicals, a lot of them. And all of the planetary bodies that circle them, that orbit them, that is that is what they do. That sun, that star, pulls has the gravitational and electromagnetic pull on the solar bodies that orbit it, like our planets orbit our sun. Um, which our sun is technically a dwarf sun. It's relatively small, believe it or not. So, and being that the Leo is represented by the sun, it makes sense that everything kind of sort of orbits around your energy when you're in a space or in a room or with people. Um, so people can make you feel guilty. People can tend to make you feel guilty. They can say things like you feel like everything is always about you, and you always want everything your way. And okay, that may be true because honestly, when people are honest with themselves, who doesn't want everything their way? If you could have everything your way, wouldn't you? I would. And that's not really anything to be ashamed of. We are human beings, and one of our major, what's the word I'm looking for? Self preservation. Self preservation is a major thing for us because we are reasoning, intelligent, functioning creatures and human beings. So it makes all the sense in the world that we should want things to go in a way that is favorable to us. It's about survival. It's about self preservation, um, and sustaining oneself. Okay, but because or if you put focus on one thing, one area, or what other people expect you to do and expect of you, you lose yourself, no matter who you are, what sign you are. So Leo, it looks like you've kind of lost sense of self. Why have you lost sense of self? Because other people. Being the sun, can you imagine if you had to actually be the sun? That's what people tend to expect from a Leo. People tend to expect you to pop into that room and shine. People expect you to come into work and make everybody laugh and entertain everybody and always be smiling. It's like a Leo can't be sad. A Leo can't have an issue. A Leo can't be down. A Leo can't have a problem. A Leo has got to be positive. A Leo has got to stay sunshiny and bright. Right? No. What that is called is toxic positivity. Nobody can be happy all the time. I tell this story all the time here at Missn Joy's Tarot, how I had a talk with my shaman. Shout out to my shaman. Beautiful, beautiful woman. And I was having a total meltdown, and I am a Leo rising. I had a total meltdown. My ex had just left. I was upset. I was miserable. My life was over. I was dying. I was unhappy. I called my shaman and I said, why? I'm a good person. I serve the universe. I help people. I answer my calling. I do what I'm here to do. I try to stay in alignment. I try to treat others the way that I want to be treated. I don't do any dark magic. I'm a good witch. She said, first of all, you need to do some dark magic. There needs to be areas of gray, and you need to embrace your darker side. Yeah, let's have yin and yang, and I'm about to get to that. And then the next thing she went into, she said, honey, I said, I just want to be happy. She said, honey, that's not possible. I said, what do you mean? I just want to be, that's not the goal in life? She said, no. The goal in life, according to the Buddha, the great Siddhartha, is not to be happy. The goal in life is to find peace. I said, shit, well, I've been doing this wrong. She said, so you have to find peace. You have to establish the peace, and then you have to protect the peace and maintain the peace. And I said, okay, I got it. Been doing this all wrong. I got to find peace. So I said, well, we talked a bit about what needs to be done in order to establish that peace. And she said, it's you're gonna lose people because if something or someone disturbs your peace, you need to get rid of it. Period. Period. Point blank. Period. If something's bothering you, it's got to go. If it's disturbing you, it needs to go. And you need to, if it's a person, that person's always bullshit, that person's always drama, that person's always causing you conflict and heartache and pain, they've got to go. And the universe will help you a lot of times because if you notice, if you have been on any type of journey to ascension or to better yourself or to get and find and establish that peace, to arrive at a peaceful place in your life and in your energy, and the universe becomes aware that this is the journey that you're on, it's so great. They figured it out. Leo's trying to find the peace. They're going to start to help you, especially if you let it be known, if you're praying or if you're meditating and you're asking and actively seeking that peace. They're going to start to help you. Your guides, your ancestors, your guardians, your source and spirit, they're going to start to help you. And when that happens, guess what? People are going to start to fall off. Friends that were not friends, they will go. People that bring you drama and cause you stress, worry, strain, and anxiety, they will go. People who do not mean you the greatest and highest of good, they will go. Jobs that you, just material things sometimes, because if that car is stressing you out that bad, it may be time for it to go. And people be like, well, why? Why did my person leave? Why did that friend not talk to me anymore? You know that saying, that rejection is protection and redirection. And when the universe is clearing out things that no longer serve you, that's what it's doing. It's clearing out things that no longer serve you. Okay? So, therein lies your issue, Leo. If there are things, people, places, things, and situations within your life that are causing you stress, worry, and anxiety, then it's time for those people, places, things, and situations to go. And as painful as it may be and as harsh as it may sound, you cannot discriminate. Whether it is people that have the same DNA running through their veins, those people we call family by genetics, whether it is friends, whether it is co-workers, associates, lovers, jobs, material things. If it's got to go, it's got to go. Habits, by any means necessary. And you have to do it and basically give no fucks in order to establish, maintain that peace. Period. Period. So, Leo, what I'm seeing here is that there is a lack of balance in your life and in your energy. Now, I am reading for a collective, so please be advised in my private readings. I do private readings. Information on how to reach me is in the channel description and in the description of each video and all the services that I offer. But I'm reading for a collective. So I am not going to attempt to find individual reasons as to why your particular life may be unbalanced and why your particular energy may be unbalanced, but it can be a number of things. It could be giving too much of yourself to others, because you can't pour from an empty cup. Then you look and your cup is empty and you have nothing to nourish yourself with. It could be that you work too much. It could be that you play too much. But there's something here. It could be that you need to check into some health issues with the two of water here, clarified by the Justice card and the Empress card. But what it is that you need, this is not the time to have the hiccups, but here they are. What it is that you need to do is figure out where this disconnect and this imbalance is. What's causing this consistent, because it's consistent. This is something that's been going on with you for a while, and you're in an energy of feeling weary. And let me clear up, because a lot of people aren't clear on what weary means. When people say I'm tired, and they're not talking about a physically tired, or they're talking about a physically, emotionally, and spiritually tired. They could be talking about all three, or one of the three, or two of the three, or just whatever. But when you're weary, that's when you're internally, mentally, and emotionally, and spiritually tired. Weary. Just, you know? Because I feel it. I'm in y'all's energy. So you could be tired of certain people, places, things, or situations. And it's up to you, Leo, to figure out what people, places, things, or situations you need to clear out and get rid of in order to establish that peace. Then once you've done it, it's going to take you to get rid of people, places, things, and situations. It's going to take you setting healthy boundaries. It's going to take you to have to learn how to use the N word, the big little word that can be followed up with a exclamation point or a period. Take it how you want to put it. No is a word that you can use and need to learn how to use. You need to set boundaries. You need to establish yourself in a way that makes you satisfied and brings you peace. Listening to other people when it comes to what will make you happy and bring you peace is a no-no. No one can tell you what you need to do for you but you. No one can tell you how to live your life but you. No one knows. My grandmother used to have a statement that she said, and it took me a long time, actually just a couple of years ago. It occurred to me, I was sitting around and thinking about that statement, and I said, wow, that's really what that means. She used to say, you'll change, you'll stop, you'll fix it when, or she would say, only you know when you've had a belly full. And me and my mom used to think of it in terms of the relationships that we were dealing with, and that it meant we'll leave the person we're with when we're ready or when we've had enough. And that's not all, that just doesn't apply. I thought about it on a larger scale, that statement does not just apply to relationships. It applies to anything, people, places, things, and situations, or circumstances, because it's an internal feeling is the meaning of that statement. Only you know when you have a belly full. No one can feel. Your stomach is an internal organ. No one can tell you when you're hungry. No one can tell you that you've had enough, that you're full, that you can eat that you're not full, you can eat that, or you're not hungry, you had enough. No one can, whether your stomach hurts or it's queasy or it's bubbly or whatever's going on in there. No one can determine that for you but you. No one can feel that internal organ. No one can feel your stomach and what's going on with it but you. Whether you're hungry or you're full or you're in pain or you got gas or whatever's going on. That is something that you and only you can discern and determine and feel. So, how you live your life, your wants, your needs, your desires, what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy, what you need and what you don't need. Only you can determine those things. No one can determine those things for you. That's a journey that you have to take on your own. That takes getting to know yourself and your internal self. That takes becoming and aligning with your higher self and your soul's purpose and your inner strength and your inner self. Um, so Leo, basically what this read is saying that you need to find balance within your energy and within yourself. Um, whether that's physical, mental, financial, stability wise, all across the board. You need to find balance, whatever and however that applies to you and your life and your energy. Okay? You need to find a healthy balance. Whether, like I said, you work too much, you don't work enough, you sleep too much, you exercise too much, you do too much, too little, or too much of this, or whatever the case may be, you have to find balance and stability. You have to sit down and have a talk with yourself and say, what will it take for me to get to a place of peace? What is my picture of peace? What is my version and vision of stability and balance and clarity and sanity and happiness and contentment? And then you need to take the necessary, make a plan, and then take the necessary, a formidable plan, a realistic plan, um, an active plan, and then act on it. Enact the plan, put it in motion. Do what you need to do in order to have the life that you see, that vision of peace and balance that you see for yourself. And then happiness will follow. Once you establish the peace and the balance in your life and in your energy, then those long-term, periodic, long bouts of happiness will begin to occur. You'll look up one day and you'll be like, hey, I'm at peace and I'm happy. And there'll still be days when you'll be sad and things will happen and you'll be angry or upset, or people will aggravate you or piss you off, or there's still that, because that's not going anywhere. Emotions are temporary. They come and go. Let them come and go. But for the most part, peace and inner contentment is an energy, and it stays if you fight for it and you maintain it and you protect it and you allow it to stay, and don't allow anyone else to disturb it. So, whatever this is for you, whether it's work life, home life, love life, financial life, health wise, mentally, spiritually, whatever area this is for you or speaks to for you, and it could be all of those areas or a few of those areas, but that's for you to determine and figure out and come to terms with. So Leo, you have to find out what you need to do and do it in order to get to your happy place or your peaceful place, is more adequately the way we should put it. So, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a road that's worth the travel, though, when you arrive at your final destination. Okay? All right. Let's get you a goddess card. There's an eyelash. It's either an eyelash or glitter. I don't know anymore because there's just glitter everywhere. I swear. It's so bad. I had a glitter dream. I had a whole glitter dream, y'all. I did. I was trying to eat a bowl of cereal. And there was glitter in my bowl. And every time I went and got something different to eat, there was glitter. And I just couldn't eat because there was glitter in my food everywhere. So that was a dream about my dietary changes that I don't like, and the glitter everywhere that was happening. That's still happening. It's still happening. There's glitter. There's a 3-year-old girl in this house. There's glitter everywhere. Okay. Let's get a goddess card. Now I have to issue the goddess card warning. They can be rough. Some of them are not. Some of them can be a little. They're very. I call it the call you the fuck out deck. That's what I call it because that's what it does. Okay. All right. Haha. Determination. I like it. Maze. Determination. Okay, let us read. Yep. Taking charge of your life is something that only you can do. If you really want to change the direction the direction things are heading in, you have been hedging. If you want, okay, I phrased that wrongly. Let me get it correctly. Get it correct. Taking charge of your life is something that only you can do if you really want to change the direction things are heading in. You have been hedging your bets for too long, sitting on the fence, following along with the herd. You have allowed too many others to tell you what to do and how to do it, when to do it, and what to think about it. But you don't lack determination or any of the abilities to work things out for yourself. It's just you have been you have been determined all this time to let others take the lead. Maeve is your inner warrior, and she has come to fill you with the fighting spirit. You now need to make the decisions that you have given over to others for far too long. Awaken your zest for life. You drive for the joys of physical interaction. Your determination to once again become the shining light and the life and soul of the party. Okay? So the following are individual pieces of advice. Take the ones that resonate with you and leave the ones that do not. Number 1 is a life-changing offer is imminent. Number 2, you will be forced to choose between two people. Number 5, number 3. I'm sorry, no, that was the number 3. A promotion or job change presents itself. Number 4, Number 4, take charge of a domestic situation. I don't know what number that is. Shit. The next one is invitations will come thick and fast. Plan well and you can make the most of all of them. Okay? So as always, you're going to be popular, Leo. But because Leos are very popular, like I said, y'all are fun. Y'all are the life of the party. You're outgoing, and we have a cousin. Shout out to her. Antoinette. I think she's a cousin. Now, most of the brown people in this county are our cousins. Anyway, every time I see her, she has a positive and wonderful vibe. She's always making you laugh and smile. And Aubrey absolutely loves her. And when children love somebody, that's an awesomely good sign. I also loosely have dealings with a Leo, and he's always in a positive mood or energy. And Leos are very outgoing, loving, caring, light of the life, light of the party, life of the party type of people. But it's a lot of pressure when people are expecting you. That's why that didn't fit, because it wasn't the right day. When people are expecting that of you 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, you have to have time to be a normal person. Okay? And not be expected to shine all the time. There is no light that can burn 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and not need to dim or reflect a little. Even the sun has solar flares that it lets off every now and then. Okay, so, and solar storms. So I need for you all to put yourselves first. I need you to all to figure out what it is that you need to do in order to establish peace and build the life that you want and see for yourselves. I need you to make a cohesive plan toward doing so, and I need you to do it, and I need you to stop listening to other people telling you how to do it. and what you want or what you should want. Because whatever it is that you want, then don't be apologetic for it. Understood? Because only you know when you have a belly full. Okay? I love you, Leos, and I'm still not going to sing to you because I still feel scratchy, and that was horrible at the beginning. So I'm sorry, Leo. I love you. Watch some of the weeklies. I'll try to get it in as your season progresses. And remember, you guys got a lot of retrogrades going on through your season, and the effects for everybody is the same with those retrogrades. It's about self-reflection and looking and life reflection, looking back over your life, where you've come from, what you've been through, and using that energy and those lessons and that journey, and taking evaluation of that and gathering yourself and helping use those tools and that knowledge to help you figure out where you're going and where you want to end up, and making, like I said, a cohesive plan to get there and taking action on it and giving no fucks about anyone else along the way. Because if a person isn't there to... Lulu over at House of Oshun says all the time, and I give her credit when I use this statement because it is the most profound, one of the most profound statements that I have heard. She said that people are two things in your life. They are either an asset or a liability, and you need to file them accordingly. You need to file them accordingly. If they're either an asset or a liability, that means they're either good for you or they're bad for you. They're here to help you or hurt you, and you have to eliminate the negative and accentuate the positive. I love you, and that includes people, and I know, but family too. Okay? All right. People will turn on a dime. I love you. Happy birthday, Leo. Bye. Little Nat.